Hello? I can't hear you. I can. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, there. I can hear you now. Yay.
Yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you today?
So.
So so. Oh
Yeah.
my. How is the weather today?
Today, cloudy.
It's cloudy. Well,
Yes.
how about the fine dust?
Ah, very serious.
Very serious. Is it pretty
Yes.
bad outside?
Yeah.
Oh my, I'm sorry to hear that. You better take care. And no going out.
Yeah.
Cancel the date. No date.
Yeah.
I cannot go out with you. Why? It's fine dust. Okay then. So I think it's our first time to meet each other.
Yes, right?
Yes. Wow. Wonderful. And you are studying the OPIC Basic
Yeah.
1 or 2?
Uh,
2?
I don't know, but it's my first time to study OPIC.
Oh, okay. I think it says here 2.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. OPIC is more about expressing yourself. So
Mm,
you should be able to answer the questions by making
mm,
many sentences, maybe around 5 to 6 sentences. Yes?
yes.
Yes. Why do you want to study this book? Are you planning to take the OPIC test?
Yes.
Yeah, you are. Ooh, when do you want to do that?
Uh, uh, I think summer. In summer.
In summer?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Almost.
Yeah.
You have 3 months. After spring, it's summer, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, don't worry. This is pretty easy.
Okay.
It's just going to be asking questions, okay?
Yes.
So, instead of me asking for you to introduce yourself, let's go to lesson 1, which is the same, introducing yourself, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So we have the question and we have an example answer. So you should
Yeah.
be able to answer something similar to this, okay?
Mm,
Okay, so then first question. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Mhm.
mm.
Would you like to read the example before answering to give you an idea?
Okay.
Okay, please read the example.
My name is Kil Dong-hong. I'm 24 years old. I was brought up in Busan, then I moved to Seoul to go to university. I have two brothers and I am the youngest daughter. I just finished the university this year, majoring in economics while I was in school. I had the chance to work as a part-timer in a corporation for 2 years. I acquired basic administrative skills there. I really like the job and I am seeking full-time employment.
Very good reading. Okay, so that's an example of how you can introduce yourself. So it's your turn now, Elena. Introduce yourself.
Okay.
Hmm.
My
Okay.
name is Ka Young Yu. I'm 25 years old.
Hmm.
Mm, I was brought up in Yangpyeong,
Uh-huh.
eh, and I have one sister, and I I just finished university this year, majoring in copyright protection. Mm.
Ooh.
And uh, now
What
now
are you doing
I
now?
now
Nowadays?
nowadays I'm preparing to uh preparing to
Mm-hmm. Two.
Mm,
What are you preparing for?
preparing for preparing for get a job.
Uh-huh.
Get a job.
Preparing
Yeah.
to, or you
Uh,
can say, nowadays I am seeking
yeah.
full-time
Full
employment.
time employment. Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
Mm.
Wow, very good. Your sentences were not bad. I think they're good. Okay, so you did majored in copyright protection.
Yes, right.
Wow, it's like law. You studied about the law,
Yeah,
right?
almost too low.
Yeah, it's like the law. It's like being a lawyer, right?
No, not
It's
lawyer.
similar. Yeah, it's a little similar because you have to study about the law for
uh,
copyright protection, right?
yeah.
Yes. Wow. I have never heard of a major like that, but I think that's amazing.
um,
All right. So thank you. That's how you introduce yourself.
yeah.
Anytime, if you have a question, just say, I have a question, okay?
Yes.
Yes. And if you have a question, of course, we can talk about that. No problem. Now, let's go to your family, okay?
Mm,
You usually the OPIC test, let me
mm,
just give you an overview. The OPIC test, before you take the test,
mm,
they will ask you to answer a survey.
mm,
Okay? The survey will be the basis of the questions they're going to ask you.
mm.
Okay, so if in the survey you say I'm interested in sports, in swimming, they will be asking you questions about that in the
Uh,
test, right?
uh,
So be careful what you want to say there. If you
okay.
say something difficult, they're gonna give you questions like that, right?
Okay, okay.
So usually in the questions it will say in the survey, okay?
Yes.
So you indicated in the survey that currently you are living with your family. Introduce your family to me and tell me all the details about them.
Mm.
Okay, let's read the examples first.
There are three members in my family:
Mm-hmm.
my mom, dad, and myself. I have no brothers and
Mm-hmm. And oh, sorry. Let's
uh,
move on to the next page.
yeah, it's
I
okay.
forgot. My bad. Okay. And sisters.
And sisters. My father
Mm-hmm.
works in an office. He's an
Mm-hmm.
accountant. He works hard and is very busy. My mother is a
Mm-hmm.
doctor. My mom makes breakfast for me every day, does my
Mm-hmm.
laundry. I like to eat dinner with my family. It is good to live with my family.
Very good. Okay, now it's your turn. Tell me about your family.
Uh, I mm, I living with my mother and father, and father, and myself, and
Let's start with like this. How many are you in your family?
ah,
Five? Six? Four?
now three. My
Why
family
now
is
three? The
because I
total, total.
total four, but now three.
Oh, you explain later. But first you say there are four of us in my
uh,
family.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
my family.
Then you say there are four of us. There are four
There
of
are
us.
there
Four of
are
us.
four
Four of
of
us.
uh,
Us. Us.
us
In my family.
in my family.
Okay. And who are they? My father.
My father, mother,
Mm-hmm.
sister, and myself.
And myself. Very good. So let's start with father.
My father works works uh works
Mm-hmm.
as
Works
taxi driver.
as a taxi driver. Okay.
Yeah, and my mother is housewife.
My is a housewife.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and my sister, my sister is also housewife because she already got married.
Mm-hmm. Okay. She's
Uh,
also a housewife. Okay.
so
So nowadays,
nowadays I'm not living with my sister.
oh no, nowadays there's only three of us at home.
Three of us
At home.
at home.
There you go. Okay. What do you usually do together? You can add one more sentence. We usually
We usually
must eat dinner or go out or travel. What do you do
uh
together?
we usually we usually uh watch we
Hmm.
usually watch sports game together. Mhm.
Usually watch board game together.
Sports
Watch
sports.
sports games.
Yeah.
Okay, we usually watch sports game together. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. That's the whole answer there.
Uh,
I think you can make your own sentences really well, but
mm,
you just need some time to organize your mind. Am I right?
mm,
Yes, yeah, you're thinking about your sentence, but when you say them, it's good. It's good. Okay. So usually when you tell about how many people are you, the pattern will be like this. It's good to follow this pattern. Hold on, that one.
okay.
When you introduce your family, like there are four of us, like that. Oh, sorry,
Mm,
move that one. Hmm. There are four of us in my family, like that. Okay. Hmm. Whenever you introduce, okay.
yes.
Yes. Okay. Next question. When was the last time you had dinner with your family? What did you talk about? Hmm.
Mm,
Oh, please read examples.
I ate with my family last week. We went to a barbecue restaurant and ate beef. We mostly talked about work and school. I have been working really hard, so I had a lot to say about my office. My mother is taking an English class and she wants to talk about her teacher. Her teacher is a foreigner and she has really enjoyed getting to know him. I think that this makes my father a little jealous.
Very interesting. Okay, now it's your turn. When was the last
Uh,
time you had dinner with your family?
um, mm, I ate with my family yesterday. Uh, we
Mm-hmm.
we oh we went
Did you go out or did you eat at home?
eat at home. We
Oh, who cooked? Who cooked
mom,
the dinner? Okay. Okay, then you say my mother
my mother
yes, prepared.
prepared a dinner.
Mm-hmm. Do
Uh,
you think she's a good cook?
yeah, my mom's cook is very delicious.
Cooking.
Cooking is very
Mm-hmm. Your mom's cooking.
delicious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
mostly talked about
During dinner, you introduce your sentence. During
during
dinner.
dinner. We mostly
Mm-hmm.
talked about um, wet weather
About the
about
weather.
weather.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. And
uh,
then one more sentence to say. I prefer
mm,
eating at home or we sometimes go out for dinner. One more sentence. close your sentence. So we usually talked about the weather.
Weather.
I prefer eating at home than in the restaurant. You can say that.
Oh,
You can
um,
add, I prefer eating at home
I
than in the restaurant.
I prefer
Eating
eating at home than
than in the
in the restaurant.
Chincharu.
Oh,
Or do you like sometimes my family go out for dinner? You can say that too. It is up to your
uh,
experience.
yeah.
I don't know. This is your experience, so you have to
Yes.
tell me. Okay, so you're saying also
Mm?
sometimes we go out for dinner.
Sometime.
We go out for dinner. You have to at least make at least six sentences. That's why I said one more. Make one more.
Ah, we sometimes eat
Hmm.
dinner
Outside.
outside.
Yay! You got it. Yes. See? Wow. So, just a little bit more time to be able to organize your sentences, right?
Yes.
Yes, but you're doing good. Okay then, Elena. Let's go to the next page. Let's talk about your best friend.
Yeah.
Okay? Describe one of your closest friends.
Mm,
What do you do to keep in touch with them? Do you chat on the phone? Do you go to movies? Tell me about it as detailed as you can. Okay, let's read
mm.
the example.
My best friend is named Kim Tae-kun. We are both the students attending Seoul National University. In fact, we met there. We both study business and enjoy it a lot. We talk on the phone almost every day. On weekends, we like to go to movies. Last weekend, we watched Iron Man. I liked it a lot, but he thought it was not so good.
Okay, it's your turn. Tell me about your closest friend.
My best friend is named Kyung Un. Uh, she
Mm,
she is nurse.
mm,
So so we are not we are not met often.
so we don't get to meet often.
So we don't get meet often.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so we talk on the phone almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
The last week we
Went to.
went to Chinese restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
So and talked about our future.
Very good. I
Mm.
hope to meet her again soon. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Yay! Good answer. Ah, okay. She's a little faster in thinking.
It's so difficult.
I know, but if you keep practicing, it will become
Yeah.
faster. Yes. Okay, but the your sentences are good. You're able to tell me the right answers. Yeah, good job. Okay. So you talked a lot about your future, huh? With your friend?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. By the way, I want to just check your pronunciation with this Words with ed,
Mm,
okay? It's pronounced as watched,
watched,
finished.
finished.
Very wow. How come you know and then
Mm,
you don't use it?
okay.
Yeah, it's always silent e, and there's a little t at the end of the
Uh,
sound.
okay.
Watched, right?
Yeah.
You don't hear the e here, right?
Mm,
And T. Okay, so don't forget. And also, when you talk about one thing, like she is nurse, don't forget your ah. She is a nurse.
okay.
My mom is housewife. My mom is a housewife. You're
Uh,
you're a, okay?
yeah.
Yes, don't forget it. Okay then, before we go, let's finish one more question. And let's talk about your house. Where do you live? Can you tell me about your house? Okay, this is the example. Please read.
I live in a big apartment building near Jamsil with my family. My house has
Mm,
3 rooms, 2 bathrooms, and a kitchen. I have a nice view of Lotte World from my room. We have a new TV in the living room. I really like living in my apartment.
very good. Okay, it's your turn, Elena.
I live in a I live in a house,
Oh, I live in a house
house
with in the place in
in Yangpyeong
with my
with my family.
okay, describe my
My house has 2 rooms, 1 bathrooms, and a kitchen.
mm-hmm.
Uh, mm,
Outside. Tell me outside.
outside. Mm,
From my window I can see.
uh,
What can you see from your window? From the window, what's outside?
um,
I have this one. I have a nice view of from my room.
I have a nice view of.
Oh, oh, what do you see outside? Nothing?
Not special, just
No, not
cat.
sure.
So many cats.
I can always see cats
Uh,
on the street from my room, right?
uh,
Yes, okay. So your house is near the street, right?
yes.
Or along the street. Okay, my house is along the street.
My house is along the street.
Okay. What do you really like? I really like.
I really like living in my house.
Yes, there you go. That's so hard. I'm sorry, you don't have a good view from your window? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. My window doesn't have anything. When I look
Yes.
outside, I see my dog because
Oh yeah.
my dog is always next to my window. Yes. That's it. But outside my house there are a lot of trees. What about outside your
mm,
house? Mhm.
the car? Only
Mhm.
car. My father's car.
Mhm. Oh, your father's cars. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you don't see any trees or anything outside? No flowers or
And
plants? Just buildings, other houses like that?
oh yeah, just
Yes.
just another house.
Another house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I understand. All right, we can stop at lesson number 5. Do you
Mhm.
have any questions before we go, Elena?
I have a question.
Hmm.
Before we have a class, I
Hmm.
do I prepare the sentence?
It would be a good idea to do that.
Mm,
Yes, but please make your own sentences, okay?
okay.
Yeah, yeah. Make your you can prepare the maybe like five questions.
Mm,
Five.
mm,
Prepare your answer, and
mm.
then you can use that to answer during the class. It's okay.
Ah, okay, okay.
Okay then. Well,
Yeah.
I'll see you soon. You have a
Thank,
wonderful afternoon.
thank you. Bye
Welcome.
bye.